Hello guys, my name is Sarah and I am a cosplayer. Again, at the same place, at the same time, in my beloved local park, I'm filming another one talking video. I actually did footages for my typo negative videos here, and I really very wish that this video is already came out. So today we are in this place and I want to talk about myself in this video. Look at this beautiful autumn outstanding vibe over here. I really very happy that I can film it and save it into my memory. What I wanted to talk about with you today is me, my story. Who am I, where I came from, and where am I going, and what am I doing with my life, and what am I supposed to do and wish to do in the near future. So, my name is Sarah and I am from Russia. And I can actually stop right there. I live in a small Russian town called Saratov. It's located pretty far away from Moscow, so I'm pretty far away from the biggest and importantest cities in our country. Saratov is located nearly to Kazakhstan. About you, I suppose, have never ever heard before too. But what I can share with you totally about Saratov is that we have like the widest part of the river in Europe. We have the Volga River over here, and our town is located on the widest place of it, in Volgograd water savings, or how is it called? I don't really know how is it called in English, but I would write it right there. And I actually never ever wanted to leave it. All of the citizens of our town, like youngsters, and actually not only in my town but all over the country, they really wanted to leave their towns and moving out to some bigger towns like Moscow or St. Petersburg. Well, I guess it happens in very many different countries. It's not only Russian problem, but it is really actually a big problem, because all those cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg, they are overfilled with peoples. But there is more opportunities there too, and more job places and more ways you can earn money and you can become someone you want to. But I never ever wanted to left my hometown. I really do love this place where I'm living. I only wanted always to move out from this part of this town when I'm living right now to the main part of the town, to like the old town, or how is it called? It's the middle part of the town. I raised here and lived all my life, and I went to the school. I ended 11 classes of school in Russian educational program, and then I went to the university, and I actually had a free place in the university, so I couldn't pay for my education. I had like a free place. There is such a thing in Russian education industry, like free government places. If you are passing exams and you're collecting enough bells for it, and if you passed your exams successfully, you can go to the university for free. And I did it. And I didn't like it. And I left my university after a year and a half. First of all, because I didn't like this thing that I choose to learn. But second of all, I just realized that I don't want to have a Russian education at all. And I don't want to spend my time on it, because even if we have an ability to get free education, the quality of this education is really very pretty bad. And after you ending your university, it turns out that you can't actually work in a good job. You can go to a job, but you will earn much less money than you can earn like as a server, as a seller, as an IT, of course. Even mad workers are earning really very little money here after their education. So I decided just to leave this and just go to a job when I was 19. The problem is with that I actually didn't wanted to do anything. Well, I'm actually always know what I wanted to do, but there is no like a professional and right way to do it. As I said in my video about how I became a cosplayer, there is 3 things in my life that I adore the most and I want to do with my life. First of all is acting. I really like to perform, to act, to play different characters, and I actually humbly think that I'm naturally gifted for it and I'm good at it. Second of all, I really do love to make things with my hands. I really love handmade, and not only like handmade, but every different kind of types of handmade things that you can only imagine. And sewing and painting, crafting, drafting, knitting, everything with ink adding. And third word is a geek culture, anime culture, geek culture, just a popular modern art. I adore it and I can't imagine my life without it. So it turns out that the only one thing that combine all these 3 things is cosplay. So I ended up to be a cosplayer. How the hell you can monetize cosplay? I thought about it really very long time, and actually I found the first way. I am working as a kids entertainer at kids parties. I'm dressing up as characters from children's beloved cartoons, and I am playing at their birthdays with them, and I'm earning money. And you can actually earn good money with this. Luckily, even if our town is pretty small, we have like the biggest kids party industry in the whole country. Like there is like literally like Moscow, St. Petersburg, some other town, I don't remember which one, and Saratov, my own town. I'm so surprised. I think it's God's plan because I'm living here, you know. And I am actually the best kids entertainer in my town. Not like the only one, the best, but from the highest top of artists out there. Yes, I work it really very hard for it, but I'm doing it. The problem is that I'm doing it not because I'm loving children's, it's because I'm loving costumes, and I'm working in this industry since 2016, so it turns out by 6 years, and I'm actually really very damn tired out of this. I'm tired, and the problem is that when you are working with children, you can't hate them because they will feel this, and this is actually the wrong way to work with children. You cannot hate them. But I'm starting to realize that I hate them. I'm really got really very tired from this job, and I haven't found out different ways to earn money out of the cosplaying. Yeah, cosplaying is like the main thing that I really like to do. So my biggest dream in my whole life right now is to be able to do what I'm doing actually. I really love creating costumes. I really love making videos on YouTube, and this is, I thought, that like one of the ways how I can monetize my activity. But not only for monetizing, of course. I really just love to telling the stories to people. And having a YouTube channel is actually learned me to do many things, like digital things, like video editing, photo editing, writing scripts, you know. I really love doing that, and my biggest dream is to keep doing that, but at the same time, like keep doing that and being able to pay my bills to keep doing that. So since I'm left my university and I'm starting to live this like adult artistic life, it was in 2016, as I said, I kind of love this life that I wanted. I live with my family and they are okay that I'm not leaving them. People are actually supporting me, and I'm really very grateful for that. I'm really very grateful for that I'm having a family that didn't kick me off. But all this time I still kept being unhappy with everything what is happening. I worked at this job as kids entertaining, and parallel I did my cosplay costumes, my cosplay photo shoots, and I started a YouTube channel at 2018. As I said, this was like in one of the ways how I can monetize my art. But then it turns out that I actually love to do that. I actually want to have it as my blog. I started my YouTube on Russian. I did it on Russian language and for Russian auditory on my old previous channel. I can leave a link to it, but if you will watch it, you will not understand nothing. I tried to put English subtitles on it though, but I ended up to put it only on 2 first videos, and I realized that it's too damn hard and I don't want to do that. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. I started it here and I did for 2 years, 3 years, 3.5 years. For how long I did this YouTube. This channel is actually absolutely not big, absolutely not big at all. It had like 200 subscribers. Some videos went viral, but it was not enough for growing an audience. So I think it was mostly because I did like 1 video per month. I mean, wait, YouTube will never ever allow you to grow if you are doing 1 video a month, okay? But I kept it positive. I thought that it's okay. I will work hard. I will find the way to make my videos more oftenly, and I will work for it, and quality of my content will grow, and I will earn the audience for myself. Everything will be fine. And then 2022 is heated. As I said before, I'm Russian, and I don't know when you're watching this video and what is happening right now, but what is already happened by this time is already horrible enough. Even though in our country a lot of people who are not supporting all these events that happening around, the biggest amount of people, they are actually supporting this. And after all this happened, I just realized where I am living and which peoples are around me. And it was pretty hard to realize for me. I don't want to judge them, I don't want to hate them, I don't want to talk about how they are not right and how it is bad to willing to someone to die. I'm just think that people can choose by themselves if they want to be a good persons or they want to be villains. And the biggest amount of people in my countries are choosing to be the villains, because when you want to be a great person, but you are realizing that you are no one and you have nothing, and there is no way for you to receive greatness, you can be okay with being villain if it will give you this greatness. In mind of our peoples, maybe we are evil, in others different for our eyes, but they are feeling they're, say, the great nation because they can show their power. They can beat faces of other peoples, even if they are completely innocent. But I am absolutely not thinking that way. I think that this is horrible, and I'm terrified there's so many people around me who want to be a villain. I don't want to be a villain. Only like in cosplay, but not like a real person. And when I found out about it, the idea in my mind went completely quickly. I just shoot to immigrate. That's all. It came out so quickly in my mind because I actually don't care about Russia so much. As I said, I really love my town, but Russian culture, Russian history, Russian places and peoples, I never actually loved it. I was raised on American cartoons. I was raised by Japanese video games on PlayStation 1. Everything what I love and what I have enjoyed of are made in different countries, not in my homeland. And I have never ever found a true my own peoples out there, you know. I never have found the peoples who I can call my dearest friends. Well, I have met them, a couple of them, but not even in my town, like in different towns. And I never ever found out a person who I can call to my family there. And I decided that this is like the same. It's just because I don't belong here. And this is why I decided to throw out my channel, old one, and relocate it to this one, new channel. And even if I can't immigrate like physically right now, I did it inside my head, personally, and in my heart. I'm not living here anymore. I still don't know which country this should be. I still don't know where and how it will happen, but I'm absolutely sure that it will happen. I have nothing here, so I have nothing to lose. Right now, there is another one thing that is changing in my life. I decided to leave the place where I'm living and to move out to another apartment. I'm not leaving the town, I'm still living here, but I just want to move out. And that means that I will live completely for my own, and I will need a full-time job for being able to pay my bills and my food and, like grown-up life. And it is actually like a step backwards from my biggest goal to doing what I'm doing right now and being able to live on it. But after all this happened, I just realized that my life turns out to be like a fighting through suffering. I'm just tired to be courage. I just want to place myself in the situation where I have no other opportunities but to work towards my goals. Because when you're not living on your own, you feel in safety and pretty lazy, and you can relax sometimes, you can procrastinate sometimes. But when I will live on my own, I will have no excuses. So even if it will mean that I will be not able to work as much on my art as I did before, I am really very sure that it is actually will give me much more strength, and I will work hardly and more effective to achieve my biggest goal in my life. What I wanted to say that from months or two, I wish my videos will be a little bit, more of this kind of stuff, like just sitting and talking, less about cosplaying and creating costumes, because this is really very time consuming and money consuming. But I still want to do YouTube, and YouTube will never ever forgive me if I will just vanished for 3 months. So what am I wanted to do? It's chit-chatting videos, Q&As videos, cosplay tags videos, and videos about makeup too as well. Videos about makeup, they are less affordness as big one cosplaying videos like Marin Kitagawa, or I did about Garnet. Something like this. I don't want to quit YouTube, but I will do something less affordable. I really love doing this, and I'm so glad that I have subscribers. No matter what will happen, in the future, I will keep doing what I'm doing, and I believe that I will achieve my goal. I will make all my cosplay costumes that I wanted. I will make all videos for YouTube that I wanted, and I will grow the audience, and I will have the people who will like what I'm doing. And you can actually help me to achieve my dreams and my goals. If you really like what I'm doing, please. I'm sorry that keep saying this, but this is really very important stuff. Leave a like under this video. Write down a comment under it. If you don't know what to write down in the comments, just write down what are you dreaming of. What is your main goal right now? What are you dreaming to achieve in your life? Maybe it's family, relationships, some job goals, or just having a good lunch today, whatever you want. And what you can do else, you can create another Google account. Go to this video, subscribe to my channel from your new Google account, and write another comment, and do it with all your Google accounts, and ask your parents about it, and ask your friends to do so. Leave a like under this video, send comments, and share it with as many people as possible, and it really helps so much. You can't even imagine how it helps. And of course, if you don't want to do all this, it's fine. If you watch this video for this time, it's already counted as your view. Thank you for your view. Thank you so much, and I'm wishing that your dream of your life will come true. Thank you. Have a good day. Stay safe.